Hi everyone, today I'm sharing with you a Bundle of Joy little album which I made for my daughter. The paper collection is from Papericious. It's called Mom to Be, and I'll show you a very quick run through of the actual paper pad. Flowers on the album and leaves are made with silk foam. These little pearl pollens come from our collection from iCraft, as well as the mulberry fillers, which are nice just to add extra detail to your flower clusters. Okay, the paper pack comes with 30 sheets, and these 10 sheets, 10 different sheets, of which you have 3 of each sheet, so you'll get 3 of each one, including the cutout sheet as well. Right, so you have this, which is your weekly time milestones, I would say, that gives you an idea of where baby is at. This is great for somebody who's just about found out they're going to have a baby, so they can document and catalog all those scans, etc., until the baby is born. So for example, at 32 weeks baby is the size of a melon. At 20 weeks basically you're halfway there. Then there's a cutout sheet, which is lovely to create tuck spots and extra interest in your album. And we'll just flip through the papers quickly. It's a versatile paper pack, so you can use it for both boy and girls if you don't know what the gender of the baby is. And I love this paper with the mommy bump there, baby bump. And then it repeats. So let me just get this out of the way and we can go through the album. Now the album is a ready-made album from Heartfelt Creations. The extras that I have put on is a ribbon closure, and I've actually added some what is supposed to be box corners, but the metal is so thin, not that thin, but it's thin enough for you to actually just bend it and create little protective corners. It's from iCraft and it comes in a pack of 10, and they're about 30 bucks for a pack of 10. Quite useful to have. Alright, let's open this baby up. Trying to stay in shot here. So this is the inside cover, and I have created a little pocket here so you can put your first scan, etc. Even if you want to put in the first test you've had when you found out that there was a baby coming. And here is a little flap which says we are having a baby, and it flips open this way. And inside here, this is just here to show you that there's a little tuck spot. Okay, now this album comes pre-made with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. But what's nice about it is that it's got a ½ inch gap in between each page, which gives it the ability to accommodate a little bit of bulk in between the pages, and I like that about it. So here's a little pocket, and then this one has a little tuck spot. There's some washi tape there, and there's another little pocket. These what would I call this now? This little curve here was cut with the Heartfelt Creations dies, which I really like. And then on the inside here, let's see, I've got a little tuck spot, and then we have a page that folds open, and I've done some paper piecing there, and I love doing this because you actually use up all your little bits and pieces. And inside here is also a little tuck spot, so let me just find something. Here we go. So you can see you can put 1 or 2 photo mats in here. It's not very big, but 1 or 2 photo mats should fit in there quite comfortably, and it's just another extra addition to add some interest to your album, so it's more interactive. There we go. That's another flap there, and that closes up completely. Then this one is done with a little bow closure, and that's also a tuck spot there. This one's also a tuck spot, and it opens like this. Now in this album I also had one of our Fab Scraps Hello I'm New paper packs open at the time, and I included some of those papers that I had, because when I did this album we weren't sure what sex or gender the baby was going to be, so I was fortunate enough to be able to use both pink and blue in here. And a little tip that I have for you when you are making your albums, especially if you're needing to include ribbons and magnets, is I use post-it notes. I make notes for myself as I go along, and I add a little post-it note here that says ribbon. So before I actually stick down the backing paper, it's just a reminder for me, because I'm very forgetful, and 9 times out of 10 I would probably have stuck the backing paper and forgotten to put the magnet or the ribbon down. So that's just a little tip that helps me. I also, when I do an album, especially if I'm making it, I'll make the entire album, I will construct it, and then I will plan my papers. So I will cut all the papers, and paper clips are my friend. I paper clip everything together, and this just gives me a very nice indication to see if there's flow, if the colors match, if they suit each other, and you can make changes before you actually commit down and stick anything down. Right, so here's another flap. This one goes up. So to see if I can get it in shot here. So it flaps open, 1, 2, 3, and they all click close with magnets. There's a tuck spot here, and I think what happened with this page was my pattern paper was a little bit too little, so I just accommodated with bits of leftover yellow and just some washi tape down the side. So just to remember that you don't actually need to fill each and every page with a full sheet of pattern paper. Use up what you've got. Here's another pocket, and I made a note. There we go. There's one of my little tags, my post-it notes. So those are going to become tags when I'm done. Here's another flap. This one actually goes out quite far. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it actually folds up quite nicely. And I'm pretty sure the top piece was a little piece that was left over from the from something that I had made, and I just thought, oh, let's just add it. Nothing lost, nothing wasted. I use up everything. The secret to getting your flaps to be nice and tight is to obviously use a scoring board and to use your bone folder to score everything nice and crisply. That does help a great deal. Okay, and that's your 5th page. And then on the back cover I have included another flap, and here this one closes with magnet. This is a die from Heartfelt Creations, which I love. I use it all the time. It was one of my best investments I made. And I do know that many people feel Heartfelt Creations are expensive, but if you think about it, you're getting 8 dies in the set, and they are so useful, especially, well, not only for albums, they're actually useful for card making as well, and I do both. So for me it was a good investment. There we go. That's the one side of the flap, and then we've got 3 here, and it opens up that way. Okay, and they all close with magnets. I just love that clicking sound. Sure, addicted. There we go. That's my Bundle of Joy album. And after I did this, I'd like to share with you this one quickly before I go. And this is an album that I made. So I replicated the Heartfelt Creations one. It's made with chipboard and the black album card that I sell. And you can see here I've still got my markings in where I did it. So it also has 5 pages, 4, 5, and I really like the way this one turned out. I do stock what I call my bookbinding tape. I have it in black and white. It is a fabric based tape. And what I like about it is I had it cut specifically so that there's no joins in the tape, and it will cover the entire spine of your album. And I think this spine is about 3 inches wide, so there's no join. The join that you see inside here is where my black cardstock joins, where I've actually covered the covers. And once the covers are covered, I insert a piece of black as well, which is great. So for this album I use 2 sheets of 12 by 12 black, and the rest of it are all A4. So it's quite affordable. It's not very expensive to construct. I will probably be doing a construction class in the new year. So if you are interested in attending, we are in Cape Town unfortunately. You are welcome to contact me through my Facebook page on Messenger, or I will put my contact details in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I haven't bored you. I hope you find this valuable and inspirational, and I hope you will try your hand at making your own mini album. Thanks so much. Bye.